Is waiting good or not? While you wait, the world moves on. You can see what happened in fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, the prices have gone up. Q1, the prices have gone up. Right? So 5 years of cooling measures have cooled the property prices to the tune of about 10 to 11%. 2 quarters of happy already up by almost 5%. Okay, just 2 quarters to erase almost half of what has been done to cool the market. 2 quarters only, right? 2 quarters to erase half of 5 years' work. Okay, sorry, this one not in order. Okay, never mind. So property prices bottom in Q2 2017, right? Based on the index. 5 years of property cooling of around 11% drop from here to here. Almost 5% rise in 2 quarters. Scary, right? Singaporeans should be feeling very rich. We are all very rich. We are all millionaires. The reality is that developers are holding back launches, right? So, stock of units unsold is reducing. You can see the take-up rate versus the launches, right? So there is a lot of deliberate under-launching, alright? There is a lot of take-up as in the normal, normal take-up rate. So the market is looking quite good, at least for that few quarters, right? To kickstart the recovery. That is why the recovery came very strong, right? But it already started in 2016, right? I'll show you some data later on. Right, more supply added to pipeline as they are ready for sale. But you can see, unsold private residential units are starting to rise again. Okay? Vacancy rate is dropping. Call it fake news or whatever, right? But it is dropping, at least the index says so. Partly due to Enbloc displacement. If you're Enbloc, you are displaced, right? As at the last count, we have about 28,000 vacant units, right? We have a stock of about 366,000 private units in the whole Singapore. Okay? So that is about 7 plus 8%, thereabouts. Okay? As you remove more and more Enbloc, the vacancy rate will continue to drop. Right? Even though the fundamentals, to be honest, is not strong. Okay? You ask me, market very booming. Market is not booming. Fundamentals good or not? Super good. Right? Will the price rise? Yes. Does it make sense? No. But will it rise? Yes. Okay? Partly due to the measurement method also vacancy is dropping. Right? Because URA do not tell us what method they use to measure vacant units, right? I say what is the threshold for the water and electricity supply to vacant? They say we use reasonable threshold to measure vacancy rate or reasonable. Can you tell us what is reasonable percentage? No, that's confidential. Okay, not fine. Okay. Could be the unit not vacant or vacant. Then the property agent very hardworking, every weekend go and on the water one, on the supply hall, try to do the showroom hall. Then later your IC, wow, unit is occupied. Right? Could it be? I don't know. I don't know the answer because I don't know what's the threshold. Okay? Government land sales. I don't say inferior plot. It sounds very very class conscious like that. It's not. I mean, just like developers say it's inferior. Why not? Because they give you all the outside area, all the ulu place. I mean, okay, ulu pandan not ulu sorry. Okay, so they give you all the more ulu places at ever rising prices what Sengkang, Punggol, outlying areas Nothing wrong with that. Government want people to move there, right? Then they squeeze you all, don't give your supply, then force you there, right? Then you all buy at ever higher prices. So all this buying momentum has caused the outside region, the price index to actually increase. So the increase relative to the core central region has been outpacing it. Okay? So I have already highlighted, I know some of you who stay in Sengkang or wherever, your brother, sister, mother, father, friend, never mind, say sorry, that some of this region are actually outpacing, right? They're going at what? 1,004, 1,003, 1,005 PSF. It's, to be honest, compared to core central region, it's quite ridiculous okay? So mature estates and CBD price becomes more attractive. That has led to a lot of Enbloc of older units within mature estates, right? That is the basis of all this Enbloc, right? If this thing didn't happen, right? If this thing didn't happen, we will not be here talking about Enbloc. Oh, open spreadsheet, okay? I've directed the open spreadsheet. So let me open spreadsheet now. Where's my spreadsheet? My spreadsheet quite scary, very long. Okay, so you can see Enbloc is not a today thing. Enbloc has been happening. You don't scared, cannot Enbloc. I tell you, Enbloc happen every other day. You miss this one, you always can come back one. Don't worry, a lot of Enbloc happening. Okay, don't get those out. Okay, see 95 got Enbloc, 96 got Enbloc, 97 got Enbloc, 99 got Enbloc, 2000 got Enbloc, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, right? 2006, right? I manually collected this list because you don't collect it right? 2006, right? Okay, 2006 hot year, super hot. 2007 Ferrer Court This is the classic one that made all the 99 years very valuable because they can top up the list. Last time cannot top up this one. Wow, can top up, win already right? So 1.338 billion, right? And then what? Even Linden Height also don't have so much. A freehold, wow, looky at these people, right? Right, then you see 2007, 2000. Wow, 2007, the list is so long. You can see the Enbloc. Can you see? I scroll so fast, still have right? 2008, less already. Purely mentioned 45 million, all the kacang putih one. 2009, a few also only, right? Not much. 2009 also not much. The biggest what? Dragon Mansion, 100 million. I don't know where is Dragon Mansion. Okay. Then Ming Garden, 2010. Alright. So I will just fast forward to 2000, the closer years You can see that 2012, 2013, all along the way all got Enbloc. 1 year don't have Enbloc, 2014. Okay? Because 2013 and 14, all the cooling measure at the heat of it already, no more Enbloc. Then 2015, one single Enbloc, 380 million, Dongxia. Right? 2016 is the year that start to happen. The prime, you can see that the Enbloc happening in mature estate at Shunfu, right? 638 million. Range 3, I don't know where is it. Cascaden also prime areas. Huh? Potong Pasir, Range 3 Oh, so mature estate, right? Yeah, very mature, right? Mr. Cham also very old already. Okay, then Harbourview Garden, 33 million. Then 2017 is really where if you look at 2016, you thought there's only one or two Enbloc because only the big one is reported, right? The big one like the Shunfu. But you probably didn't hear about all this because it's not newsworthy right? Wow, perpetual apartment Enbloc for 10.2 million. Okay nothing much to talk about, right? Then the next thing, Tampines Court, Normanton Park. So all the bigger deals start to come in. Then the Enbloc 900 million, Eunos 700 million, Florence 620 million, Real Casa 7 million. Right, you see all mature estate, okay? Then Mayfair Gardens and so on and so forth. Right, 2017 was really the hot year. I think total probably about 9 point something, $10 billion, right? Because a lot of the smaller ones are not reported, so nobody exactly know what is the total en bloc, but roughly, right, the bigger ones are noted. The smaller one may have just slipped through as a normal buy and sell. Okay? So then you can see that the momentum is still picking up, it's not stopping yet. Right? Pacific Mansion, Dalian done already. City Towers, Katong Towers, Asia, all the bigger ones. Right? So Midway, Toho Mansion, Balmoral Garden, Chinatown Plaza, Chancery Court, Tulip Garden is one biggie, almost $1 billion. I think people also don't remember anymore. It's so many. Good Luck Garden, Brookvale, Cane Hill, Pearl Bank, Park West, Olina Lodge, Landmark Tower, right? Right, so all this all the way until 2018, and that is the one that already done that. We are looking at close to, I don't know, 8 to 10 billion. I can't remember the exact figure already. I stopped counting already. I tell you, I cannot count beyond 5 seriously. Right, after 5 I will get very confused. So there is no lack of en bloc, right? And there is no lack of opportunity to en bloc also in the future. Alright? So decide whether you are hurried or not to en bloc. Right? If you're hurried to en bloc, by all means do it. If you're not hurried, you can pick a time. Because en bloc will always happen one. Right? If you don't get it this time, every year also en bloc one. Because en bloc is not reported doesn't mean there isn't. So how many of you heard of en bloc in 2015? Anyone? You all hear about it? Heard about it? You all don't hear, you all think don't have, right? Have, a lot. How many have heard about en bloc in 2012? You think, I thought 12 don't have any. Have, a lot. Alright? So there is always a lot of this kind of things happening, just that you don't know about it. Okay?